So we're going to go over linear versus nonlinear functions. And the first thing that we're going to cover is whether a graph is a linear or a nonlinear function, and it's actually quite simple. First of all, we look at the one here on the left. Is it a straight line, yes or no? It's not, so it's nonlinear. Now it's still a function because we've talked about in 3.1 that none of the x's are repeating. It's still a function, but it's a nonlinear function. It's not a straight line. Okay. Now over here, is that a straight line or not? It is. It is a straight line. That means it is linear. So this is not a straight line, which makes it nonlinear. This is a straight line, which makes it linear. Now, I want you to find the rate of change or the slope of the line. And the reason I want you to do that is because when we start covering slope, I'd like you to know what slope is by that time, because I think you'll be able to understand it a little bit better if you understand what slope is. So the way to find slope on a line is actually quite simple. First of all, we know that, let me change colors here. Slope is m, and slope equals rise over run. And we know that when we rise or fall, it's the y-axis, right? So that means our y goes on top and our x goes on the bottom. Okay. Now the easiest way to find this is pick 2 points on the line. So I'm going to pick this one because I think this is pretty easy. And then the next point, I'm going to pick this one. Now the reason I chose those two is because at each of these points there's a cross mark, right? That means that's a for sure defined point that we can use to test what the slope is. Now all we have to do, we go up, 1, 2, and over 1. So if we go up, we know it's positive. So we have a plus 2. If we go right, we know right on the number line is positive, left is negative. So if we go right, this is a plus 1. So now let's put the slope. Slope is rise over run. So let's make it that way. We have m equals the rise is 2. So that means 2 is on top. And the run is a positive 1, which means 1 is on the bottom. So our slope is 2 over 1, and 2 over 1 in a fraction, 2 divided by 1 is 2. So our slope is actually 2. So if it is a linear function, I want to know the slope. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's check out these ones on the right. This is pretty easy to tell right away. We know 1's not a straight line, which makes it nonlinear. We know 1 is a straight line. So the top one is not a straight line, right? So the top one is non-linear. So we're done. The bottom one is a straight line. We know it's linear. Now, when it's linear, again, I want to know the slope. Let's pick 2 defined points. You can pick whichever ones you want. I'm going to pick these 2. We have a cross mark there. We have a cross mark there. We go up 1, left 1. So up 1 is plus 1. Left 1 is minus 1. Remember, up is on the y-axis, so that means it goes on top. Left is on the x-axis, which means it goes on the bottom. So our slope here is positive 1 over a negative 1. If we were to divide this, 1 divided by a negative 1 is a negative 1. So our slope, in this case, would be a negative 1. And the reason it's negative is if you look at the line, if we pretend like this was the stock market, a line going down to the right means it's a negative slope. That means our money's going down, right? And if we look at that one up here, if it's going up to the right, that means our money's going up. That's a positive slope.